Nightmare on Elm Street 5. Super Freddy, huh? We see that in this movie. This is titled as Nightmare on Elm Street 5. The Dream Child, because the reason why Freddy's doing all this time, his agenda, he wants to be dad, I guess. So he impregnates a minor. Somehow through the dreams. I feel like I've seen this before, this plot. Oh yeah, Rosemary's Baby. The original Rosemary's Baby movie. That was the plot, I believe, to Rosemary's Baby, wasn't it? The whole concept of what this movie is based around. So... Freddy's not Satan, but he's probably close in this universe of the Elm Street franchise, and this you know, the main premise of the movie does get often glanced over in this one. Instead, we focus more on the stupid side characters that are not really connected to the main premise of the movie that get killed off. Of course. And instead of sticking to its guns and telling a coherent narrative of a disturbing story, they decide to treat it like it's a rehash of the previous two before this one, which was 4 and 3. That's what it ends up feeling like to me. A Frankenstein version of 4 and 3, this movie. The final product of this movie, of Nightmare on Elm Street 5. Called Dream Child. The Dream Child, I mean. Yeah. This is pretty stupid. And lame. You know, it really baffles me how many times they could get Robert Englund to be Freddy for this many sequels. Considering 3 of them, well, no, wait, 4 of them I find in the sequel franchise are actual shit. From 3 all the way to the Freddy's Dead. And the ones in between that. Those sequels. Oh, yes. And, Freddy, let's be honest, even though he does kill on this movie, he does lots of stupid, silly stuff. So he's become one of this cartoon character instead of being a legit, a creepy, intimidating character that he started out as being. He has turned into a Saturday morning cartoon parody version of himself at this point. Once you get to the Dream Child. Oh, yes. Oh, and don't worry, he dies and gets by the the grandmother of the his future daughter. Even though he gets killed, or somehow they made a final night and the final nightmare, and he ended up being a daddy after all. I guess so. That plan of him making a fool of himself and getting his ass whooped by the grandmother of his child was all part of his diabolical plan. Somehow. Yep. But his Freddy's Child, the Dream Child, is a sequel, and a sequel to this one, Elm Street 6, called Final Nightmare, also known as Freddy's Dead, is the same child that's unborn child in this one. And she's the main antagonist in the next one, so I think I got that right. So 0 out of 10, and I regret my life. I regret watching this in my life. So, oh God. Please subscribe to my channel. I give 0 out of 10, I think. And, my brain's baffled by this movie. What were they thinking? I don't know, so yeah. See you later.